morning, MD. This is Eddie Bracamontes here at World Gym San Diego. About 2 weeks away, exactly 2 weeks away from the North Americans. Gonna smash a little bit of arms today. Let's check it out. I like to usually start off with the tricep presses to warm up my elbows a little bit. Get a little tendonitis. So I like to move a little blood around, warm up. Feels better for me to do tricep first rather than bicep. I don't really rest too long in between the supersets. I really like the pump, I like the way it feels, the intensity, keep it up. Really don't go too heavy for the same reason, I really can't squeeze the muscle as good if I go too heavy. And then plus two, we're close to the show, so I just right now worried about more tension on the muscle, detail, pump, and getting it good. So when I press down, I like to turn my elbows all the way out. So for me, it really hits the outer head of the tricep. So it feels much better. Squeeze. Feels much better. Turn it out. Hits the small head of tricep right there. A good range of motion. So already a good pump after just 3 sets. Probably do about one more working set before we move on. So I slowly increase the weight as I go up, but not too much at a time. That way I keep my form tight. And my arms respond pretty quick too, so I'm lucky. The waveform is real strict. And bring it down slow. Get that negative movement. Because remember, it's about time under tension. As you can see, his arms are really tight already, so I don't need to go too heavy. Getting the good pump right now, even though I'm low carbs, which is probably about 200 grams right now, which is low for me, so I can eat a lot. High day, believe it or not, at the USA's I was doing 1,200 grams a day. The last 2 days before the show, I did 1,000 and then 1,200, and I still was hungry. So that's a high day. On a regular basis though, it's about 800 on a regular day. But I'm not prepping for a show. I like to keep my grip pretty even, so it's not too wide, not too close. Keep it right in the middle. This feels better on my wrist. If I use the easy curl bar, then I'll mix them up. Not so much pressure. For next superset, come over to dumbbells. Do it for bicep, do a seated hammer curl right into a lying down tricep press. For me, transition, the speed of the transition, I like to keep it quick. So I'll pair a group of exercises that I can do with minimal rest, so I don't have to run from one side of the gym to the other. I just like it, keep the heart rate up, keep the blood pumping, and it just feels so much better for me. Because I don't like to rest too long. Another thing I like to do between sets, contract the muscle on both. Just try to facilitate more blood. And I think Arnold used to do it a lot too. He talked about stretching and squeezing in between sets can help move more blood, stretch it out. You got to be flexible, prevent injury. Next set.
Who you trying to get crazy with? I said, don't you know I'm local?
So once that starts to happen, I'll try to rest 45 seconds, a little bit longer time, just to allow my strength to build up a little bit more. Not too much longer. Because right now I'm not trying to work on getting stronger, obviously, because if the show's 2 weeks away, working on shaping, working on squeezing, working on that detail of the muscle. So I probably will stay at 35 though. Let's go up a little bit more. I'll go 40 pounds on this last one. So I try to do after my warm-up that I just did over there. On my next exercises, I'll probably do about 3 sets. So I like to keep the angles fresh. I get bored real easy. And so I like to mix it up a lot. Hit different angles, different movements. That way I get a variety in the workout. And it's almost like that every week, you know, I'll change it up a lot. But I feel like it works. So do whatever works for you. Important things to remember though is be consistent and you'll grow. Let's do it. So like I mentioned before, how I like to transition pretty quick between exercises. So I'm going to do bicep.
The silver Honda message front desk.
We get that a lot here at World. Anyway, so hammer curls here on the machine. Bicep curls with hammer strength machine. And then I'll grab one of these easy bars and do some overhead presses. Leaning back here. Just right there. So that way the movement's quick. Superset feels good. Different angles. Let's rock and roll. Man, we're not used to this humidity here in San Diego. Something like that. Something like that. It's the cost of living here. We don't pay for this humidity. We need to go to Miami for this mess. But it's supposed to be hot in Pittsburgh, right? It's humid in Pittsburgh right now. Do you know? No? I don't know. Need to check the weather. Set up for us right here using the rope. We're gonna finish off doing tricep first, going back to press downs. I'm gonna do a drop set. So drop set just allows to keep moving through the movement, obviously going lighter, but still forcing those muscle fibers to stretch because they're pumping more blood into it. So I'll superset that. Tricep presses with the cable pull here for bicep. And I'll do the same thing. I'll do a drop set. It's usually like a double or triple drop set, just depending how I feel. So let's do it. So same thing here. I roll those elbows out. Sometimes you see people doing this. This does nothing for your tricep. Your wrist, extend it down. So you got to do that, then you're probably going too heavy. So go lighter. Don't be afraid to squeeze the muscle. Drop. One more. Man. As you can see, I can barely move the weight, which is okay because I know that it's squeezing the whole way through. So right into bicep. Same thing, start off heavier, drop down lighter, squeeze the muscle. That's a good burn. Really squeeze. Muscle's so full right now. I want to say thank you so much, you guys, MD. Appreciate the love. This is my first video. Hopefully many more to come. Big thanks to the man behind the lens, the big sexy. Appreciate you following me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video on the quick arm session. Special thanks to my sponsor, SciTech Nutrition, to my coaches, 619 Muscle, Pete Ciccone, PD Devers helped me out along the way. Can't do it without those guys. And looking forward to the next 2 weeks and doing well at the North Americans and redeeming myself a little bit and bringing a better package to the stage. Hope you guys continue to follow me on my journey, on my passion, because it's what I love to do. And aside from the competitions, I'm going to continue doing it because it's my lifestyle. And hopefully it can motivate you guys to do the same thing.